investor presentation of the company. We have with us on the dais today Mr. Manoj Ravi, CEO of the company KLM Axiva, Mr. Thanish Dalee, CFO of the company, and Mr. Srikant Nair, VP and Business Head. A quick idea of the company before I leave it to Mr. Manoj Ravi to address all of you. KLM Axiva Finvest is primarily a gold loan NBFC with a significant presence in South and expanding its reach throughout the rest of the country. It is almost 1300 crores of AUM with almost across 500 branches in India. This is its 7th NCD issue and has already done 6 previous successful issues in the market. The public issue of the company has begun actually on 15 September and is scheduled to close on 12th October. And I invite you all to participate in our issue to the fullest. I leave it to Mr. Manoj Ravi to actually run a presentation of the company and take you forward for the rest of the evening. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good evening. As you said, this is our 7th public issue of our NCDs, and I have a smaller presentation about the company as well as the NCD issues. I'll just run through it, and probably we will have a Q&A after this. So it's about 7th, and I apologize for the late start for some people those who have been invited. They are reaching. I think the traffic here in Mumbai is a cause. And so let's begin the presentation. This is the safe harbor. Anyway, I'm not taking much of time into this index. And about our company, KLM Axiva Finvest, basically it's a Kerala-based company. Our registered office there in Hyderabad, and about 24 years of journey we have, and about 6 public issues we have completed. This is the 7th one, and the operation journey, which has actually been just depicted over there. 2012-13, the management acquired KLM Axiva Finvest Limited. It was Needs Finvest earlier, and changed the name as KLM Axiva in that year. 15-16, so we have extended our business journey to Tamil Nadu and Karnataka. 16-17, company raised the fund issue through this non-convertible debentures first. 17-18, we have started our microfinance division, and 17-18 that year company raised 100 crores of public issues, acquired non-convertible debentures. 19-20, the asset exceeding 5,000 lakhs become systemically important non-deposit taking NBFC with effect from March 1920. So this is the journey, and the company's board of directors, Mr. Shibuti Varghese, so he is the chairman, and so we have a 8-member board of directors. So mine, Manoj Ravi, I'm CEO of this. Thanish Dalee is our chief financial officer, and company secretary is not here, Srikant Nair. And so we deal with gold loans predominantly. We have MSME loans, personal loans, microfinance, and vehicle loans in our fold. So our major focus is there in gold loans currently. It's about 60 to 65% of our portfolio is in gold loan right now. Then basically it's an industry performance report which everybody knows. NBFCs, they're I'm not taking much of time into this because gold loan industry is booming to a level where everybody is keenly looking at investing into that. Predominantly 2-3 reasons. One, it is fully secured, and gold price is actually moving in a positive direction for the last 45 years. If you take the data, it is going up and up. So that the AUM is going up, profit is also coming, and there is no dip, mostly, which we are actually seeing into this business. So in a secured business, people really wanted to invest, and that way all our six NCDs which have happened is completely a successful public issues. It is the industry gold loan AUM growth one chart. I'm just keeping it. There's gold price, which is every time if you see about 8 to 10% of incremental value, which you can see in the gold price as well. If you take the key financials and business metrics, currently we are a BBB rated, BBB minus rated company. Geographies which we present is on 5 states. Kerala, our base is in Kerala right now, and we are there in Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Andhra, Telangana, and currently we just entered into Maharashtra as well. So our plan is to go to the eastern side into this next phase, to Orissa and West Bengal. But as of now, 500 branches are there in these 5 states. Now at 502 number of branches, and so we have 1,286 crores of AUM currently. Not currently, it is of June figure. Now it is about 1,400 crores, 400 crores. And a net NPA, if you ask me, just 1.59, and a CAGR of 19.44. So in our financial synopsis, our revenue, which has increased from 10,224 to 6,677, and NPAs from 5.9, it has reduced to 1.59 in the year 2022, and basically the profit is also just increasing consistently over a period of time. Basically, gold price supports, then the market supports, number of customers, all individual parameters. If you take into gold loan, all parameters are positive and incremental. It is growing organic. It is just a pictorial representation of the data which you have seen in the previous slide. So this is the gross NPA from 8.79 to year on year. June 22, it is at 2.72 and net is 1.59. The adequacy, if you ask me, on 2020, which is about 17 plus, now it is at almost 18, 19% right now from tier 1 and tier 2 put together. So talking about the employee strength currently, we are at about 1,781 number of employees. It started in 2020 with 634, and the expansion is progressing so that this count will go up till 2,200 in the financial year end. This is the major presence. Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Andhra and Telangana, and in Maharashtra as well. This branch network. So the strength and key strategies, if you ask me, this geographic presence, we as a gold loan company, predominantly at rural belts of each market we are placed at. That is one basic strategy which we have taken, and going forward, we will be concentrating into that markets for getting more customers in. That is one general strategy. Basically, other gold loan companies also does, but the penetration in the rural market is very high for KLM right now. So microfinance, we are strengthening microfinance along with gold loan. That is another key strategy. Then our processing systems are improving. We are adapting new technologies for in the next phase, and even currently we have some of the new technologies which is built in right now. Then our risk management and loan appraisal process is also strengthened, so that the anticipated risk will further go down, and that will anyway reflect in the profitability as well. So competitive strength, if you ask me, we have diversified product offerings. Then basically this is actually a tailor-made product where every market, each market would be having different tastes, so that so we will have kind of products to offer. So that is strength which we have in KLM. Then our distribution network is increasing. We were at almost 280 branches a couple of years back, and now it is about 500. We have doubled the network in 2 years. So that is giving us very good strength, and the customer base of 2 lakh, which we have built in last almost 20 years. But 20 years, we started the business with business loans and MSMEs only earlier past, almost 10 years before we took a decision to focus on gold loan much, and now the customer base has increased up to 2 lakh. So that way our strength really shows that so there is a real future for this business. Then our risk management, including appraisal, internal audit and inspections. This is actually a conventional business model, many of you might be knowing, where this risk mitigating exercise is very key for the profitability. So we have a strengthened manpower with us who knows in and out of this business. So they are building up very good people strength for spreading across pan-India, and that gives a major strength for this company. Then we have experienced management and skilled personnel. I personally spent about 11 years with another gold loan giant earlier, just before this company. I was with Muthoot for 11 years as a business head, and our CFO, he was also into this same domain for about 10 plus years. Our vice president, he spent about 10 plus years in this NBFC, precisely there in gold loans. So we are, even our directors, management is also completely understand the business, and so they are keen to direct, so that all these points which we think it as a bigger strength to grow further. So the point which what I made into this presentation is this particular juncture we have this 7th NCD, and to introduce the 7th NCD we have actually invited you all people here. Thanks for coming once again. So this issue starts on September 15th, and issue closing date is mentioned as 12th October. It's a secured redeemable debenture, then face value of 1,000. Then we are a BBB minus rated company, and the structure is this: about 10 options we have, starting from 400 days till 82 months. 3 options: monthly, annual, and cumulative. For 400 days monthly, 8.75 coupon rate is there, and for 82 months, the redemption amount is effective yield is 10.68. So that way, the coupon rates, everything is visible. Probably I can just read it out if anybody requires. Otherwise, I can just move on. So, anything else? No. You don't understand. Ah. So, our CFO was actually mentioning about detailing this. Any kind of questions if you have, probably you can even ask, and our CFO is also there to answer, and we can just move on. That's what he was mentioning. This those are 200 crores of issue, and as he said about the primary issue size of 100, we have crossed right now, and it's moving on. We have a set of investors there in southern market, so that they are keen to invest any time and when our issue comes. So this issues, last couple of issues we were there in BB minus rating, and now the rating has upgraded to BBB minus right now. And if you have any questions, probably are you asking it right now or finishing it? Yeah. So these are all the intermediaries. Our lead manager is Vivro Financials. Our registrar is KFin Technologies, and trustee is Vyshnav, and rating agency is India Rating. So this is the whole presentation with us, and I'll leave it to you for asking any kind of questions. We are ready to give you the clarification here. Yeah, thank you very much.
I have a question for you. What are the other product-wise revenues that you had booked over a period of last 3 years? Is it only secured lending, or do you have any other products? Can I repeat my question?
No, not
Yeah, sure, thanks.
Our main item in the portfolio is gold loans. Then we have got some MSME loans and 10% of microfinance. So out of that, microfinance is a unsecured loan where it is given to joint self-help groups of women. There is a joint guarantee. When somebody fails, the other group members are to service their defaulting EMIs. Apart from that, microfinance portfolio, gold loans and other portfolios like MSME, personal loans, vehicle loans, etc. is completely secured loans. So 90% of the total portfolio is secured loans. 10% which comes from the microfinance sector is unsecured.
Okay, thanks Manoj. What is the scope for the fee-based income? I mean, as an NBFC, do you look fee-based income as a growing product, or your focus will always be there on the secured lending portfolio?
Definitely, we are keen on increasing the fee-based income part. Currently, we are doing something like money transfer. Then, for microfinance customers, etc., we do sometimes product selling where we earn some kind of a commission. Then we are doing some forex business. So every time there is an opportunity to increase the fee-based income. You already have the network building. We already have the customers, a large set of customers and staff available. So we are always looking for that. I hope like over a period of time it will increase over the time.
Thank you.
Good evening, sir. Just wanted to understand there is a massive growth in the revenue as well as number of clients. We have 2 lakh somewhere. But just wanted one doubt in my mind. We had seen the 5 point NPA to 1.57, right? Look at the volatility in the global as well as say on the gold. Is there any possibility again? We had seen 2017, 16, 17, 18. There was a regulator was very keen on that volatility of the gold and all. Possibility of increase NPA, sir?
It's less likely. Post-COVID, the NPA numbers are consistently coming down. During the COVID period, there was definitely a stress like everyone else. But post-COVID, slowly it is coming down. And during the COVID period, we were also giving additional time to the customers, etc. We were not like very hard on them by auctioning, etc. We were little bit extra time, etc. were given. So the NPA numbers were on a higher side. Now things are getting back to normal. I guess these levels can be maintained over a period of time.
And the denominator is also increasing, our AUM is also increasing, so that effect is also will be reflecting into the NPAs. Gold loan portfolio is increasing.
Hello, good evening. So if I just run through some data, I see that your March 22 AUM was around 1058 crores. June you said 1300 crores. As of now 1400 crores. It's growing at a very faster pace. You have 500 branches, 1781 employees. So what is the distribution model? Is it employee base? Is it fintech base? What is the sweet spot? How do you see this?
So our business model is it's a brick and mortar branch network business model. So the gold loan companies precisely it's a kind of traditional business model, and in deep rural market tier 3 cities mostly we are present, and our employee strength there in the branches are about 4 a branch manager plus 3 executives will be there, and we are not completely into a fintech platform, but so we use state-of-the-art technology for doing all the loan process from credit to disbursement. Currently, we are coming out with one more platform through fintech, like it's a app-based. It is doorstep gold loan, like so they don't want to come over there in the branches to avoid this loan. We can just go there and disburse loans through the fintech platform. So we are working on it.
So what is the typical loan size of an individual?
Average ticket size would be averaging 50,000 to 1 lakh. So it's micro loans. See, basically for gold loan, it's an immediate loan where a person who require about 50,000 to 1 lakh for an immediate requirement, they will come to us. The process therein our kind of NBFCs are very less, and the time which we take for dispersal is also less. Comparing a bank and saying that is precisely one reason people are liking to come over there in NBFCs for micro loans. And if you ask me on the tenor, it will also be like a 5 months to 6 months period. Our loan tenor as such it is 1 year, but people will just, the loan will get churned in 6 months, 5 months and all.
And what are the rates that you are offering as compared to the peers?
It is about 12% to 18 average. It starts from 12 and it's averaging 18.
It's averaging 18.
18, 1/8.
Then your cost of borrowing is around, let's take on an average 12%, you make a spread of 6%.
We definitely have a spread of 6%, even more than that. It was like our borrowing is starting at 8.75.
Yeah.
The highest rate is 10.75. So the current incremental cost will be averaging somewhere just below 10%. And 18 is like a spread of at least 8%.
No, your average cost of borrowing will be what? Because you've already raised 6 NCDs earlier. So let's take that average. I don't know the details, but I presume 12%.
The overall average cost of borrowing will be somewhere around 11.5-12% right now. But incrementally the rates are coming down. When we started doing NCDs, initially we used to offer rates like 11% to 12% kind of
It's evident because the rating is also gone.
So
that's fair.
in last 5 years, the customer base has increased, the rating has improved. So there are a lot of, the brand network has increased. Lot of new people are coming and associating with us. So all this has contributed to it, and we could decrease the cost of borrowing over the period of time. Now it starts at 8.75, which is a decent rate from a company perspective also. And the maximum offered is 10.75. So it will be averaging below 10, I guess.
So I think this is the first NCD which is going to get listed, is it? If I'm not
No.
All
All the NCDs are listed.
all this.
All these NCDs are listed.
Thank you.
And the borrowing from banks are also somewhere at 8.75 and 9 kind of the range. So
Any more questions?
if there are no further questions, let me just explain a couple of things about the issue, the different types of schemes which are available, etc. Just so you understand. First of all, from an investor perspective, we offer very competitive interest rates. If you see, our interest rates are starting at 8.75 and it reaches up to 10.75. So from an investor perspective, it yields slightly better than many other traditional investment options. Then from the company perspective also, and another thing from the investor perspective, these are secured NCDs. These are 100% secured NCDs. The non-convertible debentures are secured by a charge on the loan receivables and assets of the company. So their money is safe. Second thing, the loan receivables. The majority of the loan receivables is gold loan receivables. So being a gold loan company, we consider gold as one of the best securities available due to a couple of reasons. One, there is no worries of repossession kind of a thing. You can auction it after giving a valid notice. So liquidating that is easy. And second thing, we are lending only up to 75% of the value of the gold. So that gold loan receivables always give a higher security level to the investor's money. Secondly, it's a win-win for company also. Our investors have been supporting us for last 5-6 years. All our previous NCDs were well subscribed. Please support us. That is our request. Our merchant bankers are also there. You can contact Vivro Financial Services for the terms and fee structure, etc. Thank you.
So, any more questions?
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone. On behalf of Vivro Financial Services, lead managers to the issue, as well as KLM Axiva Finvest, we thank you for participating today and attending our investor analyst meet. A quick reminder that the issue is already started. and it is going to close on 12th October. Issue is a 100 crore issue base with a green shoe option to extend to another 100 crores. And we look forward to your participation. Like the company said that, I mean, this is the 7th issue. They like to be associated with good investors and good advisors like yourself. So we'll be happy to work with you and see where we could go ahead with this association. Any further discussion we would like to do over dinner. So thank you so much, and we look forward to interacting with you now. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. So, on behalf of KLM Axiva Finvest, I'm Srikant Nair. I'm here to just express my thanks on behalf of the organization. So, first of all, let me thank you each and everyone present over here. You've taken out that precious time of yours out of this hectic schedule of Mumbai markets and traveled all the way to this destination and the venue. And let me thank you profusely. I express my gratitude on behalf of the organization. My thanks to Vivro Financials, Mr. Vivek and team. I thank Mr. Manoj Ravi, Chief Executive Officer of KLM Axiva Finvest, to have travelled down from Cochin, along with Mr. Thanish Dalee, the Chief Financial Officer of the organization. And once again, let me, from the bottom of my heart, thank each and every one of you, the investor, the broking houses, to have taken out your precious time and traveled down to this venue. My thanks to our PR agency, Brittle Pratter, and Ms. Priti and the team, right? And at last but not the least, I thank you all from the bottom of my heart, and let's continue to have proceed towards having a dinner and a cocktail kind of a thing over our interactive session usually. Thanks everyone. Thank you very much.